Hello students, today let's talk about congruency. So what do we understand by the term congruency? Suppose I have a triangle over here and there is another triangle over here. We will say these two triangles are congruent only if I place this triangle above this triangle and it completely superimposes. That means if I put one triangle above the another one, the one below will not be visible. In that condition, we're gonna say these two triangles are congruent. Now, if I make this triangle smaller, see the angle did not change, but if I put it above it, now see it's not superimposing with the other triangle. So in this condition, these two triangles will be called similar but not congruent. For congruent, what's the condition? It should completely superimpose on the other triangle. Fine, the same thing we can see with the circle also. Suppose there's a circle, see, if I place this circle above the other one, it completely superimposes. So the only condition for congruency is that it should completely superimpose with the other figure. Now, how do we find congruence? In case of triangle, what we'll have to do? We'll have to check each of the angles. Suppose there are three angles in this triangle, three on the other one. So we will check whether all three angles are equal to the other three angles or not. Then we will also we'll have to check the sides, if the sides are equal or not. So that's a lot of work, so we are not going to do that. So there are standard axioms using which we can easily find out if two triangles are congruent. So the first one, it says SSS, which stands for side, side and side. What does it say? Suppose we have these two triangles ABC and DEF. If, let's consider, the side AB is equals to DE, the side BC is equals to the side EF, and the side AC is equal to the side FD, then we will say this triangle ABC, this is how we write congruent to triangle DEF. See, we did not check whether the angles are equal or not. Why? Because that was the use of the axiom. If using the axiom, if we find that these three sides are equal to these three sides, automatically the angles will also be equal. So no need to check each angle inside. We'll just use the axioms and we will say that these two triangles are congruent by what axiom? SSS axiom. Easy. Now let's see the second one. The second one is SAS. What does it stand for? It stands for side angle side. Let's consider AB is equals to the side DE. Then the side BC is equals to the side EF. Now here is the catch. In this condition, see, the A stands in between S and S. That means what? The angle should be the angle between those two sides which are equal with the other triangle. That means in the first triangle, the angle should be B because this is in between the side AB and BC. For the second one, the angle should be the angle A. Only in this condition, if we find two sides are equal to two sides and the angle between the sides are equal, then we will say the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF by which axiom? SAS. I hope all of you understood. Let's look at the next one. Next one we have ASA. As the name suggests, A stands for angle, side angle. For example, the angle A is equal to the angle D and angle B is equals to angle E. Now see here what's happening. The F is in between the AA. That means what? The side which is in between the angle, that side should be equal. Only then we will say this triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF, by which axiom it is ASA. Remember, when you do ASA, the side should be the side between those two equal angles. Easy. Let's try the last one. The last one says RHS, which stands for right angle, hypotenuse, and side. Let's take a right angle triangle. Let's take this triangle. Let's make it bigger. And another triangle here. So here it says, suppose we have two triangles. So R stands for right angle. That means what? One angle is obviously 90-degree. Then the other two sides should be the hypotenuse. What's the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is always the side opposite to the 90 degrees. So this side, and for this triangle, it should be this side. Now these two things are equal. We need another side. This could be this or this. Okay, so suppose this side of the triangle, let me name it. It will be easier. A, B, C, D, E, F. The other side could be any one of the sides. No condition for that. So let's take AB is equals to EF. Then we're going to say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Which axiom? It is RHS, right angle, hypotenuse, and side. Sometimes they give 90-degree angles, but the questions is not RHS. Okay, we need to remember for RHS the right angle and the hypotenuse should be there. So what they will give you, they will give you the 90-degree, then they will give these two sides are equal and this angle is equal. In that condition, what will be the axiom? See, side, and angle. So be careful when you watch the angles and side. I hope all of you understood the axioms. So in the next class, we will take some questions for all the axioms and we'll understand it better. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comments. I'll see you students in the next class.